Can you describe your home in English? Many people feel shy or nervous when someone asks simple questions like, "Where do you live?" or "What is your home like?"
But don't worry.
Today, you will learn easy words and clear sentences to talk confidently about your home. Stay with me until the end, and you will be able to describe your home in simple, natural English. Welcome to this Learn English Podcast 360. In this video, you will practice slow listening, simple vocabulary, useful sentences to describe your home, speaking practice with shadowing, easy Q&A to help you think in English. If you watch this full video, you'll be able to speak for 1 or 2 minutes about your home, clearly and confidently. Let's begin. Part 1, Core Vocabulary. I will give you the most important vocabulary for talking about your home. I will explain each word in a simple way, and I will give you slow example sentences, repeated 2 times. Please listen carefully. You can repeat after me. 1. House types.
House.
A place where people live. Example: This is my house. This is my house. Apartment. A home inside a larger building. Example: I live in an apartment. I live in an apartment. Building. A tall or large structure made for living or working. Example: My apartment is in a big building. My apartment is in a big building.
Street.
The road in front of homes and buildings.
Example:
My home is on a quiet street. My home is on a quiet street. Neighborhood. The area around your home. Example: My neighborhood is friendly. My neighborhood is friendly. Small, big. Words to describe size. Examples: My home is small. My home is small. My home is big. My home is big. Old, new. Words to describe age. Examples: My house is old. My house is old. My apartment is new. My apartment is new. 2 rooms. Living room. The room where you sit, relax, or talk. Example: My living room is bright. My living room is bright.
Kitchen.
The room where you cook. Example: My kitchen is small but clean. My kitchen is small but clean. Bedroom. The room where you sleep. Example: This is my bedroom. This is my bedroom. Bathroom. The room with a shower or bathtub. Example: The bathroom is next to my bedroom. The bathroom is next to my bedroom.
Hallway.
A long space that connects rooms. Example: There is a hallway in my home. There is a hallway in my home.
Balcony.
A small outdoor space attached to an apartment. Example: I drink coffee on my balcony. I drink coffee on my balcony. Yard or garden. An outdoor area next to a house. Examples: I have a small yard. I have a small yard. There are flowers in the garden. There are flowers in the garden. 3. Basic objects. Table. Something you use to eat or work on. Example: There is a table in the kitchen. There is a table in the kitchen.
Chair.
A place to sit. Example: I sit on the chair. I sit on the chair.
Bed.
Where you sleep.
Example:
My bed is very comfortable. My bed is very comfortable. Sofa. A soft seat in the living room. Example: I sit on the sofa and watch TV. I sit on the sofa and watch TV. Window. You can see outside through it. Example: There is a big window in my living room. There is a big window in my living room.
Door.
You open and close it to enter a room. Example: the door is white. The door is white.
Light.
Something that makes a room bright. Example: the light is on. The light is on.
TV.
A screen to watch shows or news. Example: there is a TV in the living room. There is a TV in the living room.
Fridge.
A cold box for food.
Example:
my fridge is full of food. My fridge is full of food.
Stove.
You use it to cook food.
Example:
I cook on the stove every day. I cook on the stove every day. Part 2. Must know sentence patterns. Now, let's learn simple sentence patterns you need to describe your home. These patterns are very common. I will give you 2 to 3 examples for each one. Try to repeat after me. Pattern 1. I live in a... Examples: I live in a small house. I live in a small house. I live in a big apartment. I live in a big apartment. I live in a new building. I live in a new building. Pattern 2. My home has... Examples: my home has 3 rooms. My home has 3 rooms. My home has a big kitchen. My home has a big kitchen. My home has a small balcony. My home has a small balcony. Pattern 3. There are... Examples: there is a sofa in the living room. There is a sofa in the living room. There are 2 windows in my bedroom. There are 2 windows in my bedroom. Pattern 4. My bedroom is... Examples: my bedroom is small but cozy. My bedroom is small but cozy. My bedroom is bright. My bedroom is bright. Pattern 5. I like my home because... Examples: I like my home because it is quiet. I like my home because it is quiet. I like my home because it feels safe. I like my home because it feels safe. Pattern 6. My neighborhood is... Examples: my neighborhood is friendly. My neighborhood is friendly. My neighborhood is very clean. My neighborhood is very clean. Part 3. A simple story about moving to a new home. Now, let me tell you a short story. This story will help you understand how to use these words in real life. Listen slowly. You can repeat parts of the story if you want. Story: my first day in my new home. Last year, I moved to a new home. It was a small apartment in a tall building. I remember the first day very clearly. I felt excited, but also a little nervous. When I opened the door, I saw the living room. It was bright because there was a big window. There was no sofa yet, but the room felt warm and comfortable. I walked to the kitchen. The kitchen was small, but it had a fridge and a stove. I thought, this is a good place to cook. Then I went to the bedroom. The bedroom was simple. There was only a bed and a small table, but I liked it. The window was high, and I could see the street below. Cars were moving slowly, and people were walking in the neighborhood. Next, I checked the bathroom. It was clean and fresh. I felt happy because it looked new. After I looked at every room, I stood in the hallway and smiled. The apartment was not big, but it felt right for me. I liked the quiet street. I liked the friendly neighborhood. And I felt that this home would be a good place to start a new chapter in my life. That first night, I sat on the floor, in the living room. I had no sofa and no TV yet, but I felt peaceful. I said to myself, slowly, "This is my home." This is my home. Part 4. Describing your house. 1. Describing your house or apartment. Let's start with simple sentences to describe the type of home you live in. I live in a small apartment. I live in a small apartment. My house has 2 floors. My house has 2 floors. Here is a short mini dialogue. Where do you live? I live in a small house on a quiet street. Do you like it? Yes, I like it because it is warm and simple. Repeat this dialogue slowly if you want. 2. Describing each room. Now, let's describe the rooms in your home. We will learn some vocabulary, some model sentences, and a short description for each room. After that, you can practice shadowing. Living room. Vocabulary. Living room, sofa, TV, window, table, light. Model sentences. There is a sofa in my living room. My living room has a big window. The light in my living room is warm. Short description. My living room is the center of my home. It has a soft sofa and a small table. There is a big window that makes the room bright. I like to sit on the sofa and drink tea. Sometimes I watch TV in the evening. The light in the room is warm and soft. It feels calm and peaceful. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me slowly. My living room is bright. My living room is bright. There is a sofa and a small table. There is a sofa and a small table.
Kitchen.
Vocabulary. Kitchen, fridge, stove, sink, table, chair. Examples. My kitchen is small but clean. I cook on the stove every day. There is food in the fridge. Short description. My kitchen is small, but I like it very much. There is a fridge near the door. The stove is next to the sink. I have a small table and 1 chair. I make breakfast in the kitchen every morning. It is simple, but it is a good place to cook. Shadowing. Repeat slowly. My kitchen is small but clean. My kitchen is small but clean.
Bedroom.
Vocabulary. Bed, lamp, window, closet, table. Short description. My bedroom is quiet and comfortable. There is a soft bed in the middle of the room. A lamp sits on the small table next to the bed. There is 1 window, and it brings in fresh air. I like to read before I sleep. The room is simple, but it helps me rest well. Shadowing. My bedroom is quiet. My bedroom is quiet. Bathroom. Vocabulary. Bathroom, shower, sink, mirror. Short description. My bathroom is small, but it is very clean. There is a shower, a sink, and a mirror. I like the warm water in the shower. It helps me relax after a long day. Shadowing. There is a shower in my bathroom. There is a shower in my bathroom. 3. Describing your neighborhood. Vocabulary. Quiet, busy, near the park, near the store, safe. Short description. My neighborhood is quiet and friendly. There are trees on the street. My home is near a small park. I can walk to a store in just a few minutes. People here are polite and calm. I feel safe in my neighborhood. 4. Describing your dream home. Let's talk about your dream home. Use simple, clear sentences like these. I want a small house near the beach. I want a home with big windows. I want a kitchen with more space. I want a bright living room. I want a quiet bedroom. I want a home near a park. I want a place where I feel free and happy. Try to think of your own dream home using these simple sentences. Part 5. Emotional Story. Now, let me tell you another short story. This story is more emotional. It is about a good memory in a home. Story. Painting my old room. When I was younger, I lived in an old house with my family. My room was small, and the walls were very plain. One summer, I decided to make the room feel new. I wanted a warm, simple space that made me feel calm. So one morning I bought some paint. It was a soft, light color. I opened the window and began to paint the walls slowly. The sun came into the room, and the light made the color look beautiful. As I painted, I remembered many moments in that room. I remembered nights when I read books on my bed. I remembered mornings when I watched the light come through the window. I remembered quiet days when everything felt peaceful. The room changed little by little. It felt like a new place. The old room became warm and bright. I felt proud because I made it with my own hands. That night, I put a small lamp on my table. I sat on my bed and looked at the room. It was simple, but it felt like home. I felt safe and happy. That memory stays with me even today. It reminds me that small changes can make a big difference. Part 6. Q&A Practice. I will ask you some questions. Listen carefully. Answer in your own words. I will leave a short pause after each question. 1. Where do you live? 2. Do you live in a house or an apartment? 3. How many rooms does your home have? 4. What is your living room like? 5. Is your kitchen big or small? 6. Do you have a balcony? 7. What do you like about your bedroom? 8. Is your neighborhood quiet or busy? 9. Is there a park near your home? 10. What do you like most about your home? 11. Do you feel safe in your neighborhood? 12. What is one thing you want to change in your home? 13. What is your dream home like? Part 7. Shadowing Practice. Repeat each sentence 2 times, slowly and clearly. I live in a small house. I live in a small house. My living room is bright and warm. My living room is bright and warm. There is a big window. There is a big window. My kitchen is small but clean. My kitchen is small but clean. My bedroom is quiet. My bedroom is quiet. I feel safe in my neighborhood. I feel safe in my neighborhood. I like my home because it is simple. I like my home because it is simple. My home has 3 rooms. My home has 3 rooms. Let's review what you learned today. You learned important vocabulary for talking about your home. Simple sentence patterns. How to describe each room. How to describe your neighborhood. How to talk about your dream home. And 2 short stories to help you practice listening. Remember to watch this video again and repeat the sentences. Daily practice helps you speak English confidently. Thank you so much for watching this Learn English Podcast 360. Now it's your turn. Please leave a comment and describe your home in simple English. I would love to read your sentences. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps the channel grow and helps more English learners. And don't forget to watch the next video for more slow English listening practice.
See you soon.